It is called the Spawner Challenge, Spawner Block Challenge, I think. Yeah, anyway.
Way to
I'm
go on
going to
that
start over.
incompetence thing there, Jay.
Yeah, I'm going to start over. Hey everybody, it's SpawnXV, and we are here to show off a map by a creator named TrixFixz. I think it's Fixes. It is Spawner Block Challenge. It is kind of like Skyblock Challenge in a way, except if you'll notice here, this mob spawner has a zombie in it holding dirt. Now, every one of these spawners that you'll see has a different mob carrying a different block, or if not a block, then an item of some use. Like cows, they naturally carry useful blocks, and pigs. But there's pretty much every useful block in the game located in these spawners. The point of the challenge is to get or to survive the first night. That's always difficult. And to collect enough dirt to branch out and start collecting other resources. Now, by the time you're done, if you've done it right, you will have some sort of spawn trap set up for every platform, or for every type of monster. At least, possibly the useful ones. I'm not sure you'll worry too much after you get your second bucket of water, unless you fall to your death and lose it. But what we're looking at here... Now, for those of you who don't understand how mob spawners work, I'll just give you a quick bit of information. Now, the reason, of course, that nothing is spawning now is because overworld mobs can only spawn in a darkness level of 7 or below. So that usually means nighttime, no torches within a certain radius. And animals, well, they could spawn at this light level, because they spawn at light levels 9 or above, will in fact not spawn because they require a grass block to be underneath their spawners. So don't lose this grass, because it is the only grass in the world. And if you want to create a food source, that's what you're looking for.
In fact, you actually need grass blocks around the spawner for the animals to spawn onto. It doesn't need to just be under the spawner.
That's a good point. Now, a mob will spawn within an 8 by 8 by 2 range, meaning the mob can spawn 8 blocks from side to side. That's not 8 blocks out from one side. That means 4 in this direction, 4 in this direction, or 4 in this direction and 4 in this direction, but it will only spawn up to 2, or it will always spawn with its legs within 1 block of the spawner. So what that means is, for an ideal, if you're building a spawn trap, you want the roof to be about here. It doesn't need to be any higher, it doesn't need to be particularly low, because once you have this radius, this is what a mob can spawn within, vertically. Well, actually, no, I take that back. This is the radius a mob will spawn within. And this is just a little bit of a hint for anyone who's looking. They will spawn that wide from side to side. So, of course, they won't spawn within walls, so you don't really need to worry about that. Now, as I mentioned, there's pretty much every resource you could look for in this world, aside from pigs and... Well, what do these have? I think they have pumpkin seeds or melon seeds. And these have, well, most of them you can tell just by looking at them. Like, this is the wolf block, which could be extremely useful. And over here we have a skeleton with regular seeds. Over here we have zombies with emeralds. So, this
Just
is...
like in nature.
Yes. And of course, if you need it, there's the hay block block, which is actually awesome when it comes to food, because kill 1 skeleton, you've got 3 blocks of, or 3 loaves of bread. Now, this map is actually more challenging than it looks, because I played around with it a tiny bit, and let me tell you, it looks like, oh, all the resources are right there, this is going to be easy. No. You're going to end up spending a lot of time a lot of time and resources getting to one, and Heaven forbid if a monster gets onto a block or gets onto one of your precarious walkways, and you will have precarious walkways. And of course, this is not everything, there is more. Welcome to the nether side. We don't have as much here. We've got netherrack and soul sand and ghast.
And brown mushrooms.
Yes, brown mushrooms, red mushrooms over here. And nether bacon, one of our favorite elements. Glowstone and magma cube. Another important block. And just zombie pigmen, I guess? Yeah, it just looks like zombie pigmen.
Well, better than ghasts.
Yes, of course there's no death by falling here. Here you just worry about death by dying of fire.
Which I guess doesn't affect the zombie pigmen, so they can just go for a swim.
Not particularly. Now, I haven't actually taken a look to see if there's anything hidden in the end yet. Because, well, it's something that I think we're going to be looking into doing eventually on our playthrough. So, we'll leave that as a big surprise. Yes, and here's the diamond zombie. And some of them actually have armor to make them a better challenge, which is actually a very nice idea. But yeah, we will be playing this for the foreseeable future until we have figured out a way to fully exploit the map to the best of our abilities and our happiness. But of course, we will be following the rules. I swear. Well, the real rules are simply no spawning things in, and I think that's it. That, and of course, try to survive. So, we'll see you in, well, hopefully you'll be joining us for our challenge. So, till then, peace out and thanks.